Welcome back. We're still taking another look at monkeypox, and with me is Dr. Arigbaguwo. You can call in with your questions. The number to call is 0808-054-8820. That's 0808-054-8820. You can also tweet at CTV_Mary A while we continue. Doctor, you said it's something that is evolving.
Yes.
So it's like we're learning as we go.
We're learning.
Okay,
we'll get there.
Yes. Now, these 6 cases, they are still confined to the areas we had spoken of before, Bayelsa, you know. Is this good news for us?
Well, I wouldn't say they are still totally confined to that area. Don't forget, we've seen that in Bayelsa, we've seen Akwa Ibom, we've seen Enugu, and we've also seen Abuja, for example. What we are trying to do, the human traffic, you can't stop, and it is our social activity. No matter how you look at it, except urgent steps are taken, like we are doing now, we should find a way to avoid interstate contamination and contagiousness. Let me put it that way.
Okay. So, but people who they call contacts, you know, maybe not who have come down with the monkeypox, but are contacts, shouldn't there be more stringent measures, for example, to contain the monkeypox? For example, do these people go to work, go to the market? I would like to know.
Yes, what happens is that, don't forget, there could be high indices of suspicion that will make you to say, oh, about 90 are suspected, about 100 are suspected. By the time tests are carried out, you find out that, look at the percentage, probably about 10%. Come out to be sufferers compared with the 90 or 100 suspected cases, so to say. And once identified, the best thing to do is to quarantine. You can't just put a total ban on people say don't move. Even at Ebola, you saw the wonders that happened in this country in curtailing Ebola, as it were. And human activities will always continue. And if you quarantine, as soon as the tests are carried out and somebody is given a clean slate, you allow.
But if the authorities, as they have said, check to find out if all the cases are from that index Bayelsa case, and find out that there's more than one index, as it were, maybe it's also coming out from somewhere. What's the implication of that?
Yes, there should now be more concentration, pooling of resources, more to that area, especially to begin to find out the porter of entry, to begin to find out the exact part of the region where that thing is evolving and at least curtail it. What's important is that, don't forget, we've talked about the epidemiology. Oh, Central Africa, West Africa. Look at the vast land you call West Africa. Look at the vast land you call the rainforest area, and then the Central Africa. It means an outbreak from Bayelsa doesn't make Bayelsa the kitchen where monkeypox is manufactured in Nigeria. It could also be somewhere else tomorrow. And don't forget, even in the animal kingdom, they are also moving from one part of the forest to the other. So it is we who should watch our activities. And now we interact, especially with sick animals, sick pets. It's not just a monkey. Isn't just these squirrels or what about a rat? There are edible ones. I mean, there are delicacies in some places, and people want to consume them. So what we are saying is simple. Let us apply universal concept of avoiding, even when people are sick.
Let me just pause you there for a while. We're getting a call. Hello, Kayode, are you there?
Yeah.
What's your question?
My question is, if we see people around us, because the easiest way to identify is through the rashes we are seeing. Seems to be very classical. Now, if we see people around us, because not everybody want to step out of the quarantine, what is the state government doing, supplying, numbers that can be reached so as to alert them? We are seeing this being hidden from, so that we also participate in reducing the spread of the infection.
Okay, thank you so much, Kayode. That's a valid point. What if somebody has a relative or something and they suspect it's this, what do they do? Is there a number?
Thank you. The individual state and even the federal government have thrown sensitization. And even the Honorable Minister of Health have told the various commissioners for health to try and throw alerts out. And I'm sure most states have been doing that. And that means, just like we did in time of Ebola, that means there are dedicated numbers, and there are dedicated, in fact, there are guidelines that have been issued to guide the public. And the numbers also made available to the extent that the various epidemiological centers in the various states have thrown out contact numbers where people can make phone calls and contact the health workers. But the first and most important thing to do, first of all, is to ensure you report any sick case or suspected case to the nearest health facility.
Okay, so the nearest health facility can actually take it from there. But if it is something that the person can't do, I'm sure 112 would help.
Of course, emergency number there will do, and not even only that. I think we should begin to flow with the news. As news are flowing, we should flow. All our chats we make, all our handsets we use to make everything. Let us keep our ears down, and let's flow with the news.
Okay, we're getting another call. Hello, God's time. Are you there?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your question?
It's not really a question. It's just a kind of suggestion anyway. I think my issue is with the government. Should these things really happen before their epidemic centers in each of the states or local government? Or should these things kill maybe 10, 20 people in each state before our government will start bringing up issues, or for the Ministry of Health to start saying they are trying to bring up resources or bring up vaccines or cure? We are never ready for issues like this. So I want a situation where the government will put in place centers where, in case these things happen unknowingly, for example, you can't tell where the next case will be found. And if the person is coming to the hospital, have contact with more than 20 people even before getting to that particular hospital, before it's being found that it's monkeypox, what do we now do? So there should be centers in the local government, in the state, before issues like this happen, where if there are viruses that are transmissible like this, or if there are viruses that needed to be curtailed.
Okay, thank you, God's time.
These centers are places they can go to.
Thank you. The point is taken. Thank you so much.
Yes, that was a good one. But don't forget that there are specialists and specialties. Okay. There are those who are charged with public health, and we have what we call epidemiological units and centers. Even in the various ministries of health, as it were, you have people who are charged with the responsibility. And don't also forget that it costs a lot, for example, to maintain public health. That does not mean that issues, facilities, and in fact, items and materials are not made available, or they are not going to be, we are not going to be proactive making this available. Just imagine the way Ebola just jumped on us suddenly. It's not that we are a wonderful nation. When it comes, yes, we are battle ready, for example, but we may not have been given enough. But you can be rest assured that no matter how you look at it, as we are talking now, the various port centers have been alerted.
Okay, even for this monkeypox.
Yeah, of course, people with the port health unit, they are alerted.
Just a minute, I believe we're having another call coming in. Hello? Okay, no more phone call. Now, let's talk about the mental health of these people. Shouldn't we be having psychological care for them? Psychological care?
Yes, we do what we call holistic care.
In the light of the person who committed suicide.
Actually, let me just tell you the truth. Part of what you are doing now on this program is a part of mental health therapy. That you're already reassuring the public that we should not over-panic. We should not be unnecessarily over-excited about it. Like I also said earlier, it does not mean we're going to fold our arms.
Just do the right thing.
Let's do the right thing. Let's calm down.
I'm going to have to stop you there.
Let's calm down and do the right thing.
Thank you so much.
I can assure you, monkeypox will not kill us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being my guest today, for coming on the show. And thank you for being with us throughout this program. Thank you, God's Time. Thank you, Kayode. Everybody, have a wonderful day. I'm Mary Alale Yusuf.